What's up guys, Matt here, and I'm excited to be back again with day 4 of Jay Shetty's program 2021 Reset, New Habits for a New Time. If you haven't checked out any of the other videos, make sure to do so. They'll pop up on the screen here and in the description below. Day 1 was about how to create habits that stick. Day 2, how to break bad habits. Day 3 was about the best morning and evening routines for success. And today, day 4, is gonna be about 2 things that cause people so much heartache, and they're very much interlinked: time and money. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I do really appreciate you. And if you haven't, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. You get more content on motivation, personal growth, communication skills, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's dive straight into it. Now, habits are the cornerstones, they're the foundation on which success is built. It's doing these things consistently, day after day, that make the difference in our lives. And if we can implement all these steps that Jay Shetty is putting forward, it can transform things for us forever. Now, do we need to destroy who we are? Do we need to be a different person? Absolutely not. That is not the purpose here. The idea is to just upgrade ourselves, because why not? Why not be the best person you can be? So let's talk about time and money. Now, there are 4 things that we can do with time and money. 1, we can use it. We can spend it, we can waste it, or we can invest it. Using time would be for something like sleeping. We just have to do it. Spending money might be going out for a lavish meal. Wasting money might happen to you when you're in a bar and you've had enough to drink already, but you still buy another 3 drinks. And finally, investing. Investing time and money in yourself. What I would ask you to do now is think about how much time you have in a day, a month, a year. How much of that time are you investing in you? For most people, it's not very much. The healthy, the wealthy, and the wise invest in themselves. They understand that it's critical. It is so important to do. It's something that shouldn't be cut out. And we need to follow that lead if we want to really maximize what we can do in life. Okay, so let's start off with time first. The first step is that you need to have a calendar or a schedule. The reality is, guys, if you value something, you organize it. Let's say you've booked a new vacation and you're really excited about it. What do? I mean, you know when you're going to the airport, you've packed ahead of time, you've planned out what you're gonna do there, you maybe booked some events or booked some activities you're gonna do on different days. You value that vacation and you organized around it. Same thing if you were gonna have a party. You know what time everyone's coming over, you've organized food, you've organized drinks. You valued it, so you organized it. So why is it that when it comes to investing in ourselves, in investing our time in ourselves for really important things that we know are important, like meditation, exercise, learning, why is it then that we don't organize those things in our lives? We don't schedule them, we don't plan them. On top of that though, if you had a really important meeting tomorrow, you would make that meeting. You'd make it happen, you'd be there. So why is it that when we have a meeting with ourselves to do something important for us, it's the thing that gets cut when time is too tight? When things get rushed, what gets cut out? It's your meditation, it's your exercise, it's your eating healthy. We need to learn to prioritize these important things for you. And the thing is, you need to be generous with your time also with yourself. So if you're gonna do meditation, gratitude, and exercise all for 5 minutes, don't give yourself 15 minutes in the schedule. Because what will happen then? Well, you'll probably run over on something, and then you get really stressed out. When our schedules get too tight, when we plan our days and we schedule things and we don't get it all done, we put all this pressure on ourselves and we get stressed about it, and it ends up weighing on us. So be generous with your time. When you're doing the stuff for you, if it's going to be 5 minutes each for those 3 things, give yourself 10 minutes each. Now we're planning the important stuff in, we've got the schedule going, but we're not rushing around getting stressed out when things go longer. Having a plan is an opportunity to invest your time in yourself. And the thing is, if we don't plan this out, we'll end up spending it, wasting it, or using it. Studies have shown that the most successful people in the world, they spend at least 30 minutes a day learning, reading, podcasts, talking to people. And 30 minutes a day, I mean, it's not that much. It doesn't sound like that much. But over time, God, this makes a huge difference. If you take two people, one person's learning 30 minutes a day, the other person's not doing anything. Yeah, at the beginning, there's not much difference. But as the months go on, the years go on, the decades go on, eventually there's this chasm between the two. One person's been stagnant, the other person's been progressing, developing the whole time. And now at this point, 20 years in, it's almost impossible for this person to ever catch up to where that person has got with just 30 minutes a day. So we have to prioritize that time for ourselves, for learning, for progressing, for self-care. And the second item is money. Again, think of how much money you earn. Think of all the different sort of buckets that money's spent on. How much of that money are you spending on yourself? How much of it are you investing in yourself? Again, for most people, it is not much at all. I remember at times in my teens where I'd see a book I was interested in and I'd almost not buy it, being like, oh, I can't spend that 20 bucks. But now I just realized at some point, even if I get one idea from that book that I'm gonna then have for the rest of my life, it's always worth it. You need to prioritize investing in yourself. There was an interview that the NBA player LeBron James gave a few years ago, and he talked about how much money he invested in himself, in personal coaches, personal training, nutrition, all these different areas. It was a huge number. Now, granted, look, the guy's absolutely loaded, so he has the money to do it, yes, but it was a big proportion of what he earned he was putting back into himself. And I firmly believe that's one of the reasons he was able to be one of the best basketball players in the world for such a long time. We gotta start being okay with investing in ourselves, with getting coaching. I mean, coaching is expensive, but having that person to keep you on track, keep you accountable, open your mind up to new ideas, it can get you to places that you might never have been able to reach without it. And if you can do that, surely it's worth it, right? Now, I'm not saying go spending all your money on coaching. You have to be reasonable here, but make sure that you're at least putting some of your money aside for spending on yourself. And the thing is, the more we invest in ourselves with our time and with our money, it'll probably mean that we'll have more time and money in the future. Because let's say you get a better education or you learn new skills, then maybe you can earn more money. You get a promotion that you wouldn't have got otherwise. With that money, you can buy back some of your time. You sign up for one of those deals when you get your meals pre-made for you or something like that, or maybe you get someone in who cleans the house and you buy back your time. So if we can implement the habit of investing in ourselves with our time and our money, guys, this is another big one that can change everything for you. If you're already a subscriber, guys, honestly, truly, thank you so much. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. It means the world to me. If you're not subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. You get more content like this on personal growth, self-development, communication skills, all those fun topics. Make sure to tune in for next week's video. It's going to be on day 5 of Jay Shetty's 2021 program, Reset. I will see you next time.